Good day, everyone. I am Alea Charisi Bahian, and I am here to report the Module 18, which is the physical development of the primary schooler. So, what is physical development? So, physical development is a process that starts in human infancy and continues in late adolescence, concentrating on growth and fine motor skills. So, physical development is involving developing control over your body, particularly your muscle and your coordination. So, what is the primary schooler? So, primary schoolers ages 6 to 12 years old is the stage where the child undergoes so many different changes over their body, particularly physically, emotionally, socially, and cognitively. The physical growth of the primary schoolers is caused by the different factors, which is the natural and the environmental. So different factors of physical development is height, weight, appearance, visual, hearing, and motor abilities. So the physical growth of the primary schoolers is slow but steady. So during the stage of the physical development is involves having good muscle and coordination, developing eye-hand coordination, having good personal hygiene, and being aware of good safety habits. And now let's move to the physical development of the primary schoolers. So, height and weight. So, height. In this development stage, children study their elementary grades, specifically their primary years, grades 1 to 3. So, this period of gradual and steady growth will give children time to get used to the changes in their bodies. So, in average increases, their height is 2 inches per year, both girls and boys. Now, in the weight gain average about 6.5 pounds a year. So, most children have slimmer appearance compared to their preschool years because of the shift of accumulation and location of their body fats. Now, so there are number of factors could indicate how much a child grows or how much changes in the body will take place. First is the genes body will take place. Genes can sometimes contain conflicting information, and in most cases, one gene will win in battle. For dominance, some genes act in the additive way. For example, if a child has one tall parent and one short parent, the child may end up splitting the difference by being of average height. So next we had food. Food is there is a considerable scientific interest in determining a child's optional dietary requirements that will enhance and assist the growth and development. This includes factors such as quantity, quality, timing, and nutrition components of every meal. So now let's have the climate. So climate children's growth and develop form from infancy to adolescence makes them more sensitive to environmental hazards related to climate. So exercise. So exercise, regular physical activity helps development the child's fundamental movement skills such as physical literacy. In addition to help the maintaining a healthy body weight of physical activity can help build healthy bones, muscles, heart, lungs, and physical activity. Next, we have medical conditions. Medical conditions is causes of growth problems may include, but not limited to, growth hormone deficiency, where a child has a growth disorder, which is a problem with the pituitary gland, a small gland at the base of the brain that secretes several hormones such as growth hormone, and also congenital problems in the tissues. So where the growth occurs the time of birth. So lastly, the disease and illnesses. So endocrine or hormone diseases may also cause problem in child's growth such as diabetes or a lack of thyroid hormones, which are necessary for normal bone growth, is the bones and muscles and motor development. So bones and muscles. So bones and muscles growth are still not complete during this stage. Most activities which use heavy pressure will be difficult for growing bones, muscles, and ligaments. If students are engaging in too much strenuous activities to test their strengths, teacher may suggest or provide more coordinated physical activities or competition or rotate players during sports or games. So childhood years are the peak bone producing years, bones longer and broader. This is the best for parents and teachers to educate children of good dietary and exercise habits to help them have strong, healthy bones throughout their lives. So the 6 to 7 years old and up until 12 is most children will have all their primary teeth replaced. Many lifestyle factors like nutrition, physical activity can substantially influence the increase of bone mass during childhood. Next, we have motor development. So in motor development is the child during this stage is allowed to move a lot. They run, skip, hop, jump, uh, tumble, roll, and dance. Because their gross motor skills are already developed, they can now perform activities like um, catching a ball with one hand and tying their shoes, so they can manage zippers and buttons. So, performing unimanual. So, what is unimanual? Unimanual is requiring the use of one hand, and bimanual is using requiring the use of two hands. So activity becomes easier. So children's graphic activities such as writing and drawing are now more controlled but are still developing. So motor development actual skills include coordination, balance, speed, agility, and power. So that's one: coordination, balance, speed, agility. So first, let's have coordination. So a series of movements organized and timed to occur in a particular way to bring about a particular result. Strickland 2000. So the more complex the movement is, the greater coordination is required. So children develop eye-hand coordination when they play games and sports. Next, balance is the child's ability to maintain the equilibrium or stability of his or her body in different positions. So balance is a basic skills needed especially in this stage where the child are very active during this time. So children are improved balancing skills. There are two type of balance, which is the static balance and the dynamic balance. So static balance is the ability to maintain equilibrium in a fixed position, like balancing in one foot. However, dynamic balance is ability to maintain equilibrium while moving. Owens 2006. So let's have next is the speed. So speed is the ability uh, to cover a great distance in the shortest possible time, while agility is one's ability to quickly change or shift the direction of the body. So these skills are extremely important in most sports. Now let's have power. So power is the ability to perform a maximum effort in the shortest possible period. So all these motor skills are vital in performing different activities, games, and sports. So development of these skills may spell the differences between success and failure in future endeavors of the child. So next, let's have fine motor skills. So we already know what is fine motor skill because it's been um, explained by my co-reporters. So, but I will explain further. So, fine motor skills is you are using your small muscles, which is your fingers. So, in motor skill, there's a example which is zipper and lace shoes. Able to learn piano or violin, control pencil with the finger and thumb. Movements come from the elbow, so write and draw with more control, but writing looks choppy and uneven. Letters are getting smaller. Uppercase letters are somewhat mastered but challenging through third grade, especially letters with slants and curves. So next we have gross motor skills. So in fine motor skill, there's small muscles, but in gross motor skill is the big muscle, which is the feet, the shoulder, the the hips, the back, the more greater muscle. So the example of this is hop, skip on alternating feet, jump rope, walk on a balance beam, throwing, catching, and kicking become smoother. Begin to participate in organized games. Example is hopscotch, and sports is example is the basketball. And lava skate, sky, bike, and other special skills with training. Next, let's have some issues affecting physical development. So first, we'd have obesity. So this is becoming a major concern for parents and healthcare providers since it seems it's becoming a trend. So according to the World Health Organization Western Pacific region, the Philippines is not spared from this scenario. And the results of national nutrition surveys are showing slow but increasing childhood overweight and obesity rates. So the prevalence of overweight among children is 5 out and 10 years old has risen from 5.8% in 2023 and 2003 to 9.1% in 2013. So child obesity may be linked to a number of health-related consequences. Evidence also shows that overweight and obese children are likely to stay obese well into their adulthood and more prone to develop non-communicable diseases like diabetes and some cardiovascular diseases at much younger age. And now let's have child nutrition. So, child nutrition. So this is has been proven of a serious effect the physical and mental development of the children. So school age children's diet should include a good supply of vitamins, minerals, and protein found in most fruits and vegetables to combat the trend of eating out and eating too much, which puts children risk increase of consumption of soft drink, sugary, salty snacks like crackers and chips. So, malnutrition is a major health issue in the Philippines. It has been proven to have serious effect on the physical and mental development of the children. Uh, it because you know that Philippines is really a lot of people or the children in this country. And I am already experienced the malnutrition because of the lack of money to buy some food. So, poverty is the chief reason why they do not get uh, the nutrition and energy required for their age. So, the illustrations below is presented the 7th National Nutrition Survey Food and Nutrition Research Institute in 2007. The 2 out of 10 Filipino children are underweight for in their age. So about 7 out of 10 mothers express anxiety regarding the sufficiency of food in the household and the money to buy food. And next we have sleep. So primary school age children need 9 to 11 hours of sleep every day, including night daytime naps. So sometimes, due to their schedule in school, midday naps or siesta is not possible anymore. Because of this, children may need to go to the bed earlier rather than nap. So children increase sports affiliation, extracurricular activities, TV, internet, computers, and sometimes intake of caffeine products could result to difficulty in falling asleep. So, poor and inadequate sleep may result to mood swings, behavioral problems such as hyperactivity, and cognitive problems, which may impact their ability to concentrate in school. So, we know already know that sleep is really important to us, especially to the students, not just the students, but also to the teachers. So, we must need to have a proper sleep or proper hours of our sleep, so we have a energy to move or to do our things. So next we have implication to the child care, educating, and parenting. There are two major ways to help the primary school age children to be physically healthy. So one is provide them with a good nutrition. Two is involve them with coordinated and age-appropriate physical activities. So, specifically, health care providers, teachers, and parents must do. So, encourage children to join or enroll them in related programs during summer or their free time. So, if children show interest in a particular activity or sport, so and also maintain a daily sleep schedule and consistent bedtime routine. Make children's bedroom conducive for a peaceful sleep if possible. Keep computers and TV out of the bedroom. Provide a balance between righteous physical play and activity and quiet activities in the design classroom activities. And last one is advocate better nutrition in foods provided in the school canteen by providing healthier options and accessible healthier products. And that's all. Thank you. Thank you for listening.